How you guys doing? Eric here. Today is Thursday, July 6th, 2017. Another scorcher up here in Gilpin County. Most mornings up here, we have a slight chill in the air any time of the year, even in the middle of summer, but not today. You might say we're in the dog days now, and yeah, it's just hot, but not too bad compared to like the rest of the country's going through. We got it pretty good up here, but yeah, it's supposed to be like 99 degrees today down in Denver, and we're usually at least 10 or 15 degrees cooler up here. So, but yeah, the fire danger is out of control now, and there's a fire burning not too far from here over by Breckenridge. We're getting the smoky effect here. And yeah, it's every year this time. We haven't had no rain in a couple weeks, and that's all it takes. All it takes is 1 week without rain, and we're into a severe fire danger. And now, this afternoon, they're saying we got a chance for some thunderstorms, but not much rain. It's just wind and lightning, and that's when we get nervous around here, because all it takes is one little freaking lightning strike in these woods, all these dead trees, and now we got a fucking conflagration from hell. You know, it's just a matter of time, really, before this forest burns, man. There's just so many dead trees, man. Everywhere you look, there's dead trees lying down, standing up. It's just, they blame it on the Beatles, but I know it wasn't George, Paul, John, and Ringo. It was, the Beatles are an effect of the weakening of the trees from the chemtrails. It just gets worse. Here's a whole dead tree standing up. See, standing dead trees are really dangerous because they attract lightning. So, yeah, we're a little bit nervous this afternoon. When hopefully we'll get a little bit of rain and not just dry lightning. Also, yesterday I was watching some of Luke Rudowski live at the G20 summit, and the protests going on there. I swear, man, those Europeans are some of the most well-behaved protesters I've ever seen, and they're just standing around, not making any noise, being very well-behaved. And, you know, he's showing all the military complex in place, the police state protecting all the fucking turds, the world leaders they call them, fucking sell-out scumbags that fucking are out to fucking plot our demise is what they're doing there. You know, it's really weird how they do these meetings every year. It's always in the summertime, right? They have meetings like Bilderberg and the G20 summit and others, and all these wealthy turds get together, and they got all this security protecting them, and it's kind of fascinating how this goes on and on and on and on. But you know, they just keep doing it. You know, it's always protested. It's always, but yeah, they're showing all the, all the cops, like in like military. You know, they're all in formation with all their gear. You know, just protecting the building where all the scumbags are, and they got water cannons, all these military vehicles, helicopters. They even had a snowplow on the street, man. A lot of people were talking about the snowplow. What the fuck is the snowplow for, man? They're gonna use it as a fucking, once they start killing all the protesters, they got some way to push them out of the way. So It'd be like that episode of South Park where they had a hippie concert, the hippie jam fest, and there were so many hippies they had to build this vehicle to drill through them all so they could get to the stage and put on a Slayer CD to disperse all the hippies with the Slayer music. It was kind of reminded me of that. Yeah, the G20 summit, and of course President Trump is the big main fucking piece of shit there, right? And he gave a big speech last night talking about North Korea. You know, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do about North Korea, because you know I'm not gonna draw any red lines in the sand. But you know, we're thinking about a lot of things. We got a lot of things in mind, whether we're gonna do them or not. But we're gonna deal with North Korea one way or another. Yeah, right. More fuel for the fire. But yeah, because they're saying that the main focus of the G20 meeting is climate change. You know, they're all upset because Trump pulled out of the Paris Climate Accord, right? I think it's because, you know, he wants to come up with his own plan, I think. Well, not really his plan, his boss's plan, you know, because we all know it's a fucking puppet show and Trump is just the new puppet, right? So, yeah, but the bottom line is they're gonna fucking punish the people over climate change, man. That's the bottom line, man. It's like they're gonna tax the fuck out of us. You know, they're not happy with 70 or 80% of all of our money going to taxes and fees. They want it all. Any fucking bit of free money we got, they want to take it. So that's what's gonna happen. So, you know, it's within the next year or two, they're gonna implement some kind of fucking carbon tax. I think that's what they're planning out there, man. That's their fucking dirty work they're doing at the G20 summit this year. Oh, yeah, I got a comment on my video yesterday about not using deodorant, and that I should try hemp deodorant. You know, maybe I will, but you know, the lifestyle I live as a hermit, it really don't fucking matter, you know. I don't get close enough to anybody for them to really smell me. When I start smelling myself, I just take a shower. But yeah, if I can't stand my own stench, I'll fucking wash it off. But you know, living as a hermit, I don't really care about deodorant. Maybe if I decide to turn in my hermit's license and move back to civilization, and I might try it. Also on the news this morning, Trump was talking about the Russians meddling in our elections, right? That's another big fucking story these days. Russian meddling, all these fucking scandals, right? I love it, man. One scandal after another. But yeah, Trump was saying, yeah, I'm sure, you know, maybe the Russians were doing it, but they thought Hillary was gonna win. So crooked Hillary. So you know, maybe they were meddling in the elections along with other countries, he said. You know, I found kind of interesting because before he's, you know, I think he was denying it before now, but he denies any knowledge of it. I think still, you know, if they were meddling, I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, so yeah, kind of interesting developments going on. The G20 summit. See what happens out of that. Obviously, it's not going to be any good for the poor fucking people of the world. That's all I know. When these fucking world leaders get together, you know, they're fucking... something shitty's going to happen for the rest of us. Anyways, that's all I got to talk about today. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon.